What's going on, Riverton? So last year we did a teacher story segment here on Silverscreen. So we decided to bring it back, and today we have our first guest. We have Miss McGuire. She's a theater teacher. She's an amazing teacher, and she's going to tell us a pretty cool story here. So yeah, we hope you enjoy it, and let us know if you want to see more. So here we go.
So, one of the coolest things that has happened during a performance of a show that I've directed happened last year. Last fall, I directed the musical In the Heights, and it was during the matinee when all the junior highs come and watch the production. It was also right in the middle of this really big production number. It was the biggest number, huge dancing and of course singing, all this great stuff happening. And we were using tracks. So we had a CD that was playing, like that kind of a thing happening instead of a live orchestra. And right in the middle of the song, big dance happening, it cut out, music out, gone. Silence. It took a moment for the cast to realize what was happening. They kept singing, of course. They didn't realize until a few seconds into it. And then I think you can kind of see all of them start to realize that there is no music playing overhead. They just kept going. They didn't stop. They didn't get flustered. They kept singing. In fact, if anything, they got more excited and more energized and committed even more to make sure that that performance was really awesome. And people who were in the audience said, I thought it was supposed to happen, because in the scene before there'd been a blackout, all the electricity had gone off in the show. It's supposed to happen. So they thought that was another thing that was going on, that the electricity just went off on purpose. They didn't realize that was supposed to happen, wasn't supposed to happen. And so it was just awesome as a teacher and director to see my students gather together, all rally around each other and make the very best of what could have been a disastrous situation. And those are the moments that as a teacher you live for. You hope your students are able to do that. I always at first I get annoyed, but then I get a kick out of the creative excuses that students come up with. One of my favorites, this was happening a couple of years ago. I haven't heard this excuse recently. An excuse for not having an assignment ready on time and having it be able to get turned in. Miss McGuire, I finished my assignment, but it was in my backpack, and I put my backpack in my trunk of my car, and then I got into an accident and somebody hit my car, and now it's at the pound and I can't do anything, and so there it is. That was very creative. I appreciate that one a lot. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so I am directing a play that I am so excited about right now. It's called Puffs, or 7 Increasingly Difficult Years at a Certain School of Magic and Magic. It is a Harry Potter parody. So it looks at the 7 years of the Harry Potter story, but through the perspective of the Hufflepuffs, because no one really pays much attention to the Hufflepuffs, right? But this one does. And so it's a parody, so you don't have Professor McGonagall as Professor McGee, and you don't have Snape, you have a certain potions teacher. And they're not the Hufflepuffs, they are the Puffs, and the Smarts and the Braves and the Snakes. And so multiple stories are told, different characters that weren't in the original books that you see in this particular story. Lots of the students are playing multiple characters, so that's really fun. It's hilarious. It is so much. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you already love it, but it's beyond that. It's just so funny. All the students that are involved in it are really enjoying it. We had 80 people audition for this play. I have never had 80 people audition for a play. Sometimes for a musical, but not for a play. So that just shows you the interest that other students were having in it. And so far it hasn't been a lot of work. It's been a lot of fun getting that ready. So come see that right after President's Day in February.
It was a night, oh what a night, it really was such a night. Oh, the moon was bright, Oh, how bright it was, it really was such a night. Oh, the night was alive with stars above. When she kissed me, I had to fall in love. It was a kiss. Ooh, it was a kiss, it was, it really was such a kiss. Oh, how she could kiss. Oh, what a kiss it was, it really was such a kiss. Just the thought of her lips set me afire. I reminisce, I'm filled with desire. But I gave my heart to her in sweet surrender. How well I remember, I'll always remember. Oh, what a night. Oh, it was a night, it was really was such a night.
Recognize this sound? Is it a church bell? Is it a school bell? No one knows. We asked students at Riverton High School what they think of it.
I think it sounds like someone dropping their hydro flask or like banging it against their keys or something. It's funny. I love hydro flasks.
It sounds like something from Harry Potter.
It feels like I'm going to church each day, like going to seminary. It's really weird. I don't like it.
I love it. Makes me think I can hear seagulls not too far away, like a bell on a dock.
Like a chime.
like an actual, like a chime. You know, like, yeah.
I don't know, like Harry Potter or something.
Like a cowbell?
A church bell.
A mix between a cowbell and a church bell.
It's like an ugly cowbell that haunts my life every morning.
A church bell.
I think it sounds like a princess castle.
I think it's like a little goblin upstairs that just dings it every hour and a half. Goblin, he just goes, you know, ring, ring, ding.
I don't know. Everyone kind of hates it, but I don't really care. It's not that bad. Sounds like the bell from Ferris Bueller.
It's awesome and it makes me so happy. Like church bells.
I honestly think it sounds like church. I'm like, who sang the opening prayer?
I think it sounds like the beginning of that "Bells Will Be Ringing" song.